And you may wonder why I'm sitting in the woods bringing this out with me. That's because I want to give you guys a sneak peek of this new project that's coming soon, and also utilize a new neat power source to make it work. This is a wooden leather case for a coffee station. There's another thing though that we need. So I like really nice coffee, and I like the process of making nice coffee. I think it's a lot of fun. So I wanted something that you could take out. Somebody might say that, oh, you could just bring a thermos of coffee, but that you're missing the point. That's like half the fun, is bringing out your nice stuff and making coffee using those tools. So initially when thinking about this project, I was going to use a gas burner, you know, one of those propane burners. But then first of all, I couldn't find one. They were all out of stock, and then they were getting really expensive. And I was thinking to myself, it's kind of silly to go do that when I can, you know, use a solar generator instead. So this is the Growatt Infinity 1500. It basically has a 1500 watt hour battery and a 2000 watt inverter. So it has a nice screen. Let's turn the AC power on, and then we're gonna plug in the AC, which is actually done on the side here. It's kind of a nice feature actually. I like that it's separated. The goal with this project wasn't super light, super efficient. The goal was to create something that enabled me to go outside and do this process, which I enjoy. So it holds a kettle, a scale, we have some coffee, we have a grinder, we have a pour over system, we have water, thermos with a little bit of cream, towel, and a glass. 96%. This screen is nice here because it tells you how much it's gonna draw. So this has a lithium ion battery. Which means that it's on the lighter side. While the water is boiling though, let's grind some coffee, shall we? Oh, the water's done. So that really didn't take much at all, did it? Well, that was kind of ridiculously fast actually, heating this up with this unit. In the past when I've heated this up with other units, it's taken quite some time. Not today though. I think we went down 1% here heating this water up. I was expecting to sit here for a while with the water going, but that's the thing when you have a larger inverter like this. It's just like, shoo. But how fast is really shoo? Let's do a full kettle. How much is that? 875 milliliter to like 100 degrees. Okay, let's get their micro app going. We're at 72 degrees. 3 minutes so far. It's drawing 1100 watts about. Right now we could do this for 0.6 hours. This has about a half charge right now, 47%. Oh, I think we're right at the 5-minute mark here. 95.8 watt hours being used for this, which is exactly 6% of this unit's power. And that corresponds exactly to the information listed on the screen here, starting at 51%, going down to 45%. So this took about as long as it normally would if I had just plugged it in the wall. So 1500 watt. It has a pretty high acceptable range of solar. It can charge up to 800 watts of solar, which is quite a bit. And it also has a couple of features, like you can charge it up really fast in the wall, 1.6 hours or something like that, which is really fast. You can obviously charge it on the wall, through the car, through solar. It's kind of nice to bring your fancy coffee stuff out and make a cup of coffee. So this is like a little preview just of this project to come. Makes me think though that a unit like this that has a larger battery, a larger inverter, you could make so many cups of coffee. So how many is that? It takes about 100 watt hours to heat up one kettle, which will give me about 3 cups of coffee. There's about 1500 watt hours in the Growatt available. That means that we could heat up the kettle 15 times. Now 15 times 3 equals 45. So we can make about 45 cups of coffee. Of course, if you're more concerned about like how long your fridge would work with this unit or something like that, here's some perhaps more useful information. In terms of the way it's structured, it's looking a little different from many other units on the market. I kind of like it actually. So it has that kind of different design. It has these 2 handles here. There's wireless charging on top. You click here if you're going to use the AC power or DC power or both. There's a Wi-Fi here, or Bluetooth. It's nice because there's an app. And the fact that it has Wi-Fi and not just Bluetooth means that you can be somewhere else, right? And you can control it from a distance. The other day, I was using it for a little bit longer because I was cooking something and I wanted to be outside. So I got a pork roast right there. I want to make some pulled pork. I actually like to do the Instapot outside, especially in the summer, so it doesn't heat up the whole house. So I have about 8 pounds worth of a pork roast. It says about 15 minutes on high pressure per pound. That's almost like 2 hours. Currently using 1100 watts about. Saying this, it says I have 1.2 hours remaining. Yeah, I guess it does use a lot. Although this is not going to use a lot consistently, you know? The Instapot is going to go up and down a little bit. 63.
Well, the sun's kind of...
Yeah, and it's actually more like...
Yeah, angle it better.
Just getting 84 watts coming in. Even this is a 200 watt panel. But it, you know, this should offset it a little bit. Help a little bit. So it's been about an hour and a half. We're now down to 62%. Got 40 minutes left. There's a cloud, so currently there's no sun coming in, no solar coming in. Currently it's using 0, like there's no output because it cycles through, you know, an Instapot like this. Like it goes really high, like it draws 1100 watts and then down to 0. So pretty good. I only use 62% so far. The Growatt here, it's quickly becoming a favorite of mine because I think it has like a great size. It's a great in-between size because I have tried many different units at this point and many smaller, you know, like ones that have maybe 800 watt. Those units are great, but they don't last that long. Even if some of them have a slightly larger inverter, you're still kind of limiting. And heating up some water like this is going to take you a long time. Then there are larger units. And when I say larger units, I mean like 2000 watt hour LiPo4 battery units, and they are denser. This one being lithium ion is really what enables the Growatt unit here being so light. I have one of those, and they're really heavy. You don't want to bring it with you in the car when you're going on a picnic. Now this one kind of hits the sweet spot in between. Got a plane. Did you know that there's a whole world of scales out there? This one is rechargeable and you actually charge it up with a USB cord, or USB-C there, and a fast charge here. So let's just do the fast charge. Now it's charging up. It's starting to rain a little bit here. In terms of charging, the power brick is inside the unit as well. So the cord to charge it up is really kind of, it's just a cord. It's small, which is nice too, because you don't have to think about this, like carrying this brick around. So in terms of this project, going to make a video about it soon. Wanted to take some time trying it out, checking it out, all that. So I do love how it fits everything quite nicely. It has these dividers and these pockets. There's a couple of reasons why I like the idea of bringing out a unit like this as opposed to bringing like a propane burner. And that is that, first of all, it is quiet, it is clean, there's no like fumes or anything, you know, it doesn't smell bad. It's really safe around kids. So if my son was here, you know, he could play around, you don't have to be, you know, cautious or anything. Not to mention it's rechargeable. So you could bring your solar panels. Today's a little cloudy, but you could bring solar panels and charge it back up again as you're using it. If you're interested in this unit, check out the link in the description below. Also, Growatt is having an early bird pre-sale that ends September 15th. So make sure to check that out before then if you are interested. I'm hoping to get this video out soon. And also, if you have any questions about this project, like as I'm working on this video, just let me know and I'll try to integrate those in as well. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you soon. Finish my coffee.